Hi guys, this is Tori. Long time no see, but before I update you on my last basically 2 years, wow, let me tell you about my current life, situation, mood, where I am, everything. First of all, I want to mention that I'm going to talk in English from now on. I asked you all on my Instagram what language do you prefer for my videos, and English is the winner. As an update of my life right now, I just finished my sophomore year in college in Philadelphia, and for the past April, May, June, July, August, for the past 5 months I have been working full-time in my first co-op ever. So let's start from the beginning, and I'm sure you all wonder, what the heck is a co-op? A co-op, short for cooperative education, is a program that balances classroom theory with periods of practical, hands-on experience prior to graduation. Through the co-op program, students are able to alternate academic study with full-time employment, gaining practical experience in their field of study. In a co-op, students are usually employed for 3 to 6 months, usually 6 months, while an internship lasts for 2 to 3 months. Also, most co-ops are paid positions, while internships, many of them, I know they're unpaid. In your co-op, you will most likely do work related to your major, while internships are not necessarily major related. Now I want to go a bit into why I chose my current co-op. I'm currently working in a media agency in Center City in Philadelphia. I chose it because it's the perfect blend of 2 of my majors, marketing and business analytics. I wanted to be in Philly for my first co-op. Also, the location of the company is beautiful. I love going to work in Center City every single day near City Hall in this 100-year-old building that looks really fancy and classy. This is my first job ever, and it's really interesting to go out in the real world, out of the classroom setting in which I was basically in for almost my whole life, and to do work that's really impactful. Now that I talked about the why, let's go into the what it's like to work in a media agency. And Lynn, you're summoned.
Yes. Hi everybody, I'm Lynette, Tori's colleague.
Lynn, tell us a bit about yourself.
My name is Lynette. I'm also an international student. I'm from Vietnam, studying marketing and business analytics, and I'm also a sophomore at Drexel.
And we're both working in the same company, and before we get more in depth into our roles, let us just tell you about what it's like to work in a media agency in the US. So first of all, the schedule is pretty flexible. Theoretically, it's 9 to 5. It's not that strict.
Yeah.
Like, people can come between 9 and 9:30, and usually a lot of people stay longer.
I feel like it's not about how many hours you're at the actual site. It's more like what kind of work and how much work did you actually accomplish.
Another thing, expect your manager to have tattoos. Everyone in the company is so young, probably the age range is 25 to 30. The environment is really lax, but at the same time there's a sense of urgency around the company. Like, everyone has strict deadlines that they need to meet, and they have to be really vigilant in their work. So now that you have a sense of what it's like to work in this kind of environment, we can quickly tell you a bit about our work. As an overview of what I'm currently doing in the media agency, I'm ensuring that all the digital marketing campaigns are set live and running smoothly in a brand safe environment.
For business intelligence, which is what I do, I basically gather all the data from different sources and present it to the client through lots and lots of reports.
Another aspect that we should probably touch on is the salary. As a co-op for our university in the business college, the salary usually ranges between around $477 per week to $819 per week, according to our university's website.
It really depends on which major you're into.
That was all I had for an overview. I guess we can delve into the Q&A section now.
Thanks everybody for sending in the questions.
First question: how hard it is to get a paid internship in America? This is hard for me to say because for us it's really simple to apply and get this job. It's literally like online shopping for jobs. Like, you have a shopping cart and you have all these tens of pages of options of jobs that you can choose from, and then you just add them in your cart, and then the university deals with sending your resume to all these different employers.
The process is easy, but when it comes to the selection for the companies, then they will read your resume just like normal employers will, and it really depends on your skill sets and how qualified you are for the opportunity.
What do you think American employees value more than European employees? Definitely being on time. The first lesson that we learned in our business lecture when we came to college was that being late is being late, being on time is still being late, and being early is being on time.
Thanks, Dr. Finnan.
Yes, thanks, Dr. Finnan. Because I feel like in Europe everything is much more chill. The idea of like having a strict schedule is not so strict. What else do they value here? Efficiency, productivity. You know, the big saying time is money comes from America, and honestly it can still be felt in the corporate setting here. I'm sure that in other fields than our field, like in finance, that is a really big thing. What's the balance between work, money, and burnout? I feel pretty balanced right now.
Yeah, I feel really balanced. I feel like after the 4th month, we really got the hang of everything. And then by that time, it was just like smooth sailing.
As long as you go do your work and then take care of all your other passions and hobbies while you're outside work, like going to the gym, reading, shooting videos, going to concerts or whatever else it is. As long as you do that, you maintain that work-life balance. And then money-wise, it's enough to pay our rent and have some money to spare and
like groceries, like hanging out with friends.
Yeah, using our free time. I felt burnout at the beginning, but that's just because I was not able to manage my time properly. So as long as you get yourself organized, you can manage the burnout. You can handle everything. How does this experience make you a better person?
It just makes us appreciative of work more.
Also of like everything that is not work, because
that's true.
Working like full-time 8 hours per day makes you really like enjoy those moments that you have outside of work. I feel like it also makes me a better person because I am more disciplined in my day-to-day, and I try to be even in classes, but with a work schedule is different. You gotta be disciplined. If you're not disciplined, you're just gonna like crash.
And also one more thing I would like to add is having such an early work experience as a sophomore, it just makes us so much more aware that we don't know as much as we do, and we really should pay attention in class, and just make me want to learn more. Like when fall term comes, I'm so excited to go back to class and learn whatever it is that's going to help me with my next co-op.
You know, as long as you make a small step to learn more in that area every single day, I feel like I'm a better person.
Yeah.
What's their confidentiality
policy? Did HR Nate send that?
HR Nate was
HR Nate.
What's happening there remains there.
Yeah, like I cannot talk to other people. I just didn't know.
How do you handle everything? Oh guys, this is a whole other video. Stay tuned for that. Is there anything you regret not doing during co-op?
I'd say I regret not talking to more people from the get-go, because I just assumed that, oh, they're my superiors, they probably don't want to talk to like an intern or like a co-op.
I would say the same, because you know, you see all these people that are having super higher up position, and you're like, oh, I would love to know more about their work, and then you feel like you shouldn't go talk to them because you're just like a co-op or an intern. But then everyone in the company is willing to help and is open to like listen to you, give you advice, and that's actually something they encourage and they tell us, like making us feel like we're part of the team. But you know, it's just like always that inner work that you have to do before doing something like that. Why work in America and not Europe? From what I see, I bet you would have loved working in Italy. Did you just want to understand Americans better?
Americans.
Yes guys, I'm a spy here. Business and corporate environments, they come from America, so that's what I wanted to experience.
Yeah. And like there's no denying how efficient everything is. Like the productivity level is just insane, and I feel like that's something that all countries can learn from America, definitely.
We're running out of batteries, so we have 2 more questions. How much does an internship matter on your resume? I would say a lot.
A lot.
If you're going in a corporate setting especially. How were your employees? How hard were the interviews, and how many interns you were? The employers are great, amazing. And we're currently 10 interns, 10 co-ops.
10 co-ops. they asked simple questions, but they were more interested in learning who you are as a person and how well you can work with the team.
Yeah, that's definitely the most important aspect. That's what they're looking for. Your true self.
True self. So be yourself, people.
Yes, just be yourself. That's all the questions. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them below in the comment section or just like message me. I'm willing to sit down and do another video about this. And thanks for watching, and thank you, Lynn, for joining the video.
Problem. You're welcome. Happy to be here.
I'm back on YouTube, guys, so stay tuned for more and for the upcoming adventures.